Hey data enthusiast! Welcome to All About Databases. Today, we're going to tackle one of the types of databases, which is relational database. Kaya if you're someone curious about how information is organized, this video is your beginner's guide to understanding relational databases. So without further ado, let's begin. So here's our content flow. We're gonna start in answering the question, ano nga ba ang relational database? Then i-discuss ko rin sa inyo mamaya ang table structure, benefits of relational databases, at challenges and considerations sa paggamit nito. So ano nga ba ang relational database? Ang sabi dito, a relational database is like a digital filing system where information is organized into tables. Basta lagi lang natin tandaan na kapag sinabing relational databases, gumagamit ito ng table as a primary structure in managing and organizing information. Each table contains rows and columns, and data is stored in a structured way, allowing easy retrieval and connections between different pieces of information. Mamaya bibigyan ko kayo ng example ng table para mas maintindihan natin to. It's akin to a spreadsheet but with powerful features for managing and querying data efficiently. So ang relational database daw ay para lang it's spreadsheets, pero mas upgraded version siya because of its powerful features for efficient querying, retrieval, and management of data. So let's move on to the table structure. Here's an example of table in a relational database. Ang sabi dito, this table structure organizes information in a tabular format, where each row represents a specific dog, and each column represents a different attribute or characteristic of that dog. Gets naman natin kung paano bumasa ng table, diba? Kapag rows, also called records, ito yon. Yung complete set of information about the entity, which are the dogs. Kapag columns naman, also called fields, ito yon. Yung different attributes for each record. In a real-world scenario, a relational database would consist of multiple tables, and the relationships between these tables would be established using keys such as primary and foreign keys to maintain data integrity and enable efficient querying. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung dalawang table dito sa taas, ito, are related dito sa table na nasa baba. And that's possible using keys, the primary and foreign keys. Ang ibig sabihin ng primary key, it uniquely identifies each record in the table. So, kung dito sa table na to, ang primary key natin dyan, itong name. At dito naman, ang primary key natin dyan, itong tag number. Kasi it uniquely identifies bawat records. Kapag foreign key naman, it establishes relationship between tables by linking the key of one to another. Katulad nito, itong name nilink niya dito sa pangatlong table natin sa baba at saka itong tag number. At kapag napunta na sila sa ibang table, itong tag number at saka name, foreign key na ang tawag sa kanila. At dito sa pangatlong table na to, ang primary key dito ay itong breed column. At bakit nga ba kailangan natin tong mga keys na to? Kasi it's essential for providing a structured and efficient way to organize and access data in a relational database. So let's move on to our next topic, benefits of relational databases. Relational databases offer several benefits, making them a popular choice for organizing and managing data in various applications. Actually, ang relational databases is the most commonly used database, and here's why. Number 1. Data integrity. A relational databases enforce integrity constraints such as primary keys, foreign keys, and unique constraints ensuring the accuracy and consistency of data. Number 2. Structured Query Language or SQL. SQL provides a standardized language for interacting with relational database. It allows user to query, update, and manage data in a consistent and efficient manner. Number 3. Data relationships. Relational databases excel at presenting complex relationships between entities. Tables can be linked through keys, supporting one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many relationships. Number 4. Normalization. A process of organizing and structuring data to reduce redundancy and dependency. It aims to ensure that the data is stored efficiently and avoids anomalies that can occur when making changes to the database. Number 5. Mature technology. Relational databases have been around for decades, making them a mature and well-established technology. This longevity contributes the availability of skilled professionals, extensive documentation, and a large community of users. Next is the challenges and considerations sa paggamit ng relational database. Challenges and considerations. While relational databases offer numerous benefits, there are also challenges and considerations that should be taken into account. Number 1 is performance. Performance can become an issue as the size of the database grows. Complex queries or joins on large tables may lead to slower response time. Number 2. Lack of flexibility. Relational databases may be less flexible when dealing with unstructured or semi-structured data. Number 3. Cost. Commercial relational database systems can involve licensing fees and ongoing costs. Open source alternatives are available, but organizations must consider their specific needs and budget constraints. Number 4. Normalization overhead. While normalization is crucial for data integrity, it can lead to more complex queries involving multiple tables, which may impact performance. Striking the right balance between normalization and performance is essential. Number 5. Scalability. Traditional relational databases may face challenges in scaling horizontally compared to some NoSQL databases designed for massive scalability. So there you have it. I hope this video was insightful, and if you have some questions or topics na gusto nating i-explore in the future, just drop them in the comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all about databases. Until next time, happy coding!